Hello everyone. Let's talk about pronouns today in this class. Let's begin with what are pronouns. Pronouns are known as noun substitutes. Okay, any word that we can use in place of a noun and which will act as a noun are known as pronouns. Now, pronoun gives variety to your writing because you do not repeat the same noun over and over. You do not have to repeat the same noun again and again. Instead of it, in place of it, you can use a pronoun. Now there are different kinds of pronoun. 7 are there. First one is personal pronoun, then relative pronoun, interrogative pronoun, indefinite pronoun, demonstrative pronoun, reflexive pronoun, and intensive pronoun. We'll be discussing each one of them one by one. Let's first begin with personal pronouns. Personal pronouns substitutes for nouns that refer to specific person or things. So when there's a specific person or when there's a specific thing, in that place you will be using personal pronouns. Personal pronouns change their form when they perform different functions and appear in different parts of a sentence. They will change their form, okay, when they perform different function. Different जगह पे उनका different function होता है and they will appear in different parts of a sentence. For example, she wants to come along with us. Here us and she are personal pronouns. I am going to sleep early so you can watch television. I and you are personal pronoun because they are being used for the person, specific persons. Other personal pronouns are I, she, you, he, we, us, they, and it. Next is relative pronouns. Now, relative pronouns connect a group of words containing a subject and a verb to a noun or pronoun. Okay, so what will relative pronouns do? They will connect a subject and a verb to a noun or pronoun. For example, Rhoda, who is my boss, can communicate well. So, Rhoda is who? She is her boss. So, it is connected to two sentences and it is also showing the relationship between the noun and the pronoun. All the cars that have new plates will be used for the rally. That is the relative pronoun as it is joining both the sentence and showing the relationship between the two. Other relative pronouns are who, whom, whose, which, whoever, and that. Next kind of pronoun is interrogative pronouns. Now, this is very simple. It is used in asking questions. For example, who stole the compact discs? What have you decided? Who and what will be considered as interrogative pronoun as they are asking questions. Other interrogative pronouns are who, whose, whom, which, and what. Next kind of pronoun is indefinite pronouns. Now these do not specify a particular person or thing. किसी particular person या चीज़ को ये specify नहीं करते हैं and they are used to make general statements about individuals or thing. एक general सा statement हमें देते हैं किसी individual और किसी चीज़ के बारे में. Indefinite pronouns. For example, I gave him nothing for his hard work. Nothing will be considered as indefinite pronouns. Someone must be held responsible for this. Someone is the indefinite pronoun. Why? Because they are not referring to something particular. They are not giving us a definite number. Nothing has no definite number. Someone is no definite number. That's why they are called as indefinite pronouns. Other indefinite pronouns are all, another, anybody, both, each, someone, several, others, and many. Coming to demonstrative pronouns, they used to indicate specific person, place और thing. किसी specific इंसान को, place को या जगह को indicate करने वाले pronouns को हम कहते हैं demonstrative pronoun. They used to point out, designate or demonstrate the noun to which they रेफर, ऐसे नाउन को जिसको वो पॉइंट आउट कर रहे हैं, डेजिग्नेट कर रहे हैं, डेमोन्स्ट्रेट कर रहे हैं, जिसको वो रेफर कर रहे हैं, उसको पॉइंट आउट करने के लिए यूज़ किए जाने वाले वर्ड्स को हम कहते हैं डेमोन्स्ट्रेटिव प्रोनाउन. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, दिस इज एन अट्रैक्टिव desk. Are these the papers that you need? That is not a worthwhile investment. Those are the horses that can really run. In this case, you have to keep one thing in mind, that this is used for the thing that is near to you, and in case of a singular pronoun, these are used for plural and when it is near to you. Those will be used when the object is far from you, and that will also be used when the object is far from you. Others are this, that, these, and those. All of these are considered as demonstrative pronouns. Next kind of pronoun is reflexive pronouns. Now these reflect the action of the verb back to a noun or pronoun in the sentence. Formed by adding self or selves. When we use reflexive pronoun, they are formed by adding self or selves as appropriate to the personal pronoun. जो भी appropriate होता है personal pronoun के according, self or self will be adding these to them. For example, I cut myself while shaving. You are losing yourself in your work. The boys saw themselves as heroes. So you can see how we have been adding the reflexive pronouns. Next is intensive pronouns, used for emphasis to strengthen the subject. किसी भी subject को strengthen करने के लिए, उसको strength provide करने के लिए we use intensive pronouns. They are formed by adding self or selves again to the personal pronoun, like reflexive pronouns only, but they will be emphasizing on something. For example, he himself was as angelic as a saint. The table itself was worth more than all the 12 chairs. So we're talking about the table, but we have to emphasize it. We're using itself. We're talking about he in the first sentence, but we have to emphasize him, so we're using himself. This is all for today's class. We'll be discussing a new topic in the next class. Till then, take care.